Hello, hello, I'm live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Saurabh, and today you're watching the first episode of Founder Thesis podcast. By the way, ये मेरा intro होता था when I was doing this podcast business with Akshay. And for the first 15 episodes, I couldn't get myself to say these lines in that polite and honest a manner, but obviously times have changed. So today I'm at home. I have not showered. I This is the first few words that I'm speaking for the day. तो गला गर्म नहीं हुआ है तो शायद 3-4 मिनट तक जवाब चलेगा नहीं, but I've done some work for about 40 minutes now. In fact, what I did was I opened my laptop in the morning and I put Matthew McCogney, whatever that person's name is. I'll put the link. Video. It was a 40-minute video और वो पीछे कुछ कुछ बकवास कर रहा था और मैं सुन रहा था उसको and मैं काम कर रहा था. और टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैंने कुछ काम किया नहीं. I just checked my tracker. दुनिया क्या कर रही है, क्या नहीं कर रही है. And I then sent some emails and I then wrote some stuff. So couple of things that struck me while I was doing that कि मेरा जो सुबह का टाइम होता है ना, I invest that time on doing trackers and follow-ups and all of that. And I think at that point in time I should only think about writing, let's say, the second book or things for the business or things that I feel strictly about. So I'm going to change that from tomorrow. Today to ho gaya. The only thought is that once I start the day na, then I'm unable to get to the trackers. So, in fact, I was looking at reflecting at the last few what do you call it tracker conversations, and the reason I was not able to follow up is because once the day starts, I'm unable to carve out that 30 minutes that I need to look at all the trackers and follow up with people in terms of what are they doing in terms of action. So that's one thing that I want to fix and work on. So that is one big thing for today, per se. The second big thing in terms of recap for the day or whatever I did yesterday, I think it was a very interesting day. I met somebody after about 7-8 years, and that person I went to the same company to work, and we didn't really work a lot together. We just overlapped for a day or two, but we remained in touch. And कल मैं मिला उसको और काफी interesting था. The guy runs two companies. One is in Canada, one is in India. And sitting here, he can run the Canada operations, and sitting in Canada, he can run India operations. And I think it was pretty amazing how he was able to run those companies. I wasn't able to get a sense of how much money he makes, but he looked okay. Yeah, man, looked okay. So that was a good, interesting conversation that I had yesterday. The thing that I failed at yesterday, again, I need to capture this on somewhere on the internet. Is that I played pickle yesterday with some friends, and I was exasperated and angry at uh, how average we all of us play. And then I said, fuck this shit. I'm going to be the coach mode. And then I sat 3-4 people down and said, कि देखो ऐसे खेलते हैं. Not that I'm a great coach, but what I know for sure is that if they're at a zero level, I can bring them to a three. I can bring them to a four, and then it's about deliberate practice. And think of it as Miyagi. Plus, I've been thinking about sports films, and I'm thinking about coaching, and I've been thinking about the next phase of life. So I think let me see if I can get people to improve pickleball. The only problem is that pickleball is a very time consuming process, very expensive, and I think there is one more month left that we can play pickle because उसके बाद गर्मी हो जाएगी and I don't think I can play pickleball outdoors. मतलब मैं तो मर जाऊंगा. I don't know about other people, but I will not be able to survive that. So that's that. Um, what else? Today's a very long day, man. Long day in the sense that most days are long. 20, I mean, okay, wait. I'll correct myself. It's not a long day. Most days are same. I mean, every day is same. 24 hours. So it's not a long day. It's not a. It's just that a day wherein I have to be out and about. So I am supposed to be meeting 3-4 different people, and I'm going to travel. I'm going to be traveling around the city, and raat ko I will be in the other end of the city. The last meeting is at I think four or five, and that's happening at a place very far from my place. I do not know what to do. Maybe I'll grab dinner with somebody who lives that side. Let's see. I don't know, man. I do not know what I'll do. So that's the plan for the day. Kal ke baad, I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun. I was talking about yesterday. So I spoke about the person I met. I spoke about pickleball and coaching conversation that I was thinking about. I have a lot more things to say, but that may not be open for a public forum. There are a couple of things that I'm excited about. There are some people who I'm going to meet tomorrow and spend time. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do it, and I'll park it here. One option is that all of us hang out at Starbucks. There are 7-8 of us. So one option is that we occupy a corner at Starbucks and everybody hangs out there. Second option is that we find a better cafe that may not be a corner situation, but it could be like a bigger table wherein you could move around. The third option is that we can be at my place or clubhouse And the last option is that we could book a sort of a small conference room in conference room, means small black box at couple of places. There is Little House and there is Veda. I do not know which one to do. So today during the day we'll figure out what to do. And I think I'm leaning towards a black box because there is some space to move around. There is some a cafeteria that will give us chai pani, and there is AC, and there is some freedom to move around. So let's see what we do. That's the plan. I'm more than the logistics. I'm excited about meeting those people because they are collaborators. I work with them. They work with me, and I want to push that push some things there. So that's one thing that I'm excited about. The second thing I'm excited about is a session with Palash. I will link Palash's handles in this what do you call it, in this note. And Palash is a interesting guy, and he is doing a session on storytelling, and C4E is sort of sponsoring it. So what that means is that I'll be able to learn from Palash on that. And yeah, I think this is it for the day. And yeah, that's it. See you around. I hope this audio and video will work because I'm at home and this seems to be the most optimal setup. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. And see you. And